tell you about Legend Seeker and how you can support its development while getting some awesome perks. By subscribing to our Legendary tier on YouTube or becoming a paid member on our Discord or Patreon, you'll get early access to all Legend Seeker lore and mechanics. This means you'll be among the first to dive into the world of Legend Seeker and give direct feedback that will help shape the game. But that's not all. Supporters will also be the first to playtest the system and will get exclusive invites to private streams where we discuss the game in detail. Your input will play a huge role in making Legend Seeker the best that it can be. Now, for those of you who love watching our tabletop role-playing game shows, supporting Legend Seeker comes with some fun bonuses for the casts. Here's how it works. If you are a Copper or Common member on Discord or Patreon, you can give a $20 benefit to a player of your choice. Silver and Uncommon members can give 2 benefits to 2 players of your choice. If you go the YouTube route, you can give a $50 benefit to a player of your choice. And for the ultimate support, Gold and Mythic members on Discord and Patreon give a $20 benefit to 3 players of your choice. You can choose from all casts across Moonskull. Every bit of support goes directly towards making Legend Seeker a reality. It helps fund the art, writing, editing, and eventual publishing of the game. So, if you want to be a part of this journey and support our shows, join our Legendary tier on YouTube or become a member on Discord or Patreon. We couldn't do it without you, and we're excited to build Legend Seeker together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the game.
Hello everybody, I am Frost and you're here for, hopefully, Froste. If not, you're in the wrong place. But you can't leave now, too late. You're stuck. I am going to probably at some point have to take off this sweatshirt because it's rather cold here today, but I just ate my lunch finally. And boy is my body temperature skyrocketing. So, if you don't want to see me getting all red-faced and sweaty, I'm going to have to take that off. But, in the meantime, we're going to work on some stuff here. I am working on Agrium today. I'm working on all the city names. You can see I put all the city names and all the stuff in here. So I have quite a bit of writing to do for this whole place, because there's a lot of stuff to cover. Ooh, I just realized I missed a city in here. Boom. This is gonna go, that's gonna stay there. This has to move because that technically, alphabetically, will go here. And technically is correct. There, and I had it down here. It's not, that's not a good place for it. All right, well, hopefully I got them all in here. Yep, you're forced. You're stuck. You're here voluntarily until I tell you you're not. Ha ha! Or something like that. Oh, I got that going for me. Let's see. I have the cities all put in there. I have Seal Isle covered. The Lexicon, Keeper's Vault, and Usia, which is just separate. We'll just keep that over there. What was the other thing here? I had a couple of other notes. Okay. Caster or Chester. Okay, that's good. These, I'm looking at some suffixes for words to make sure I've got these right. Fortified. Okay, we're not going to go with those right now. We're going to go with these. Okay, we're going to start with Artaxia. Now, the groups are going to be key to making some of these cities feel different. Safety amongst your distant kin who already had a foothold here. And Vestalius was the apocryphal first ruler. Okay, so do we put the... I'm trying to figure out if we put the Godmen, if they're going to be over here, or if they are going to be here. I think we'll have the Godmen be here, the Vestal here. And the Rurik, the Erdun. I'm gonna check something in the internet. Let's go to the internet. To the internet. Where's my checkbox here? Click. Boom. Boom. Search for this instead. This is a name. Okay, that's a person. Okay, it hasn't been used. All right, that's good. And hail to everyone. Yeah, we might have a light turnout today. We'll see with MegaCon and all the shenanigans going on with MegaCon. But, you know, all are welcome. Everyone can show up. Am I feeling okay? I look puffy. Oh, man, I am so warm right now. I got to take off this sweatshirt because I'm wearing a big, bulky sweatshirt because I was outside breaking ice off the sidewalk. And now that I ate lunch, I got to take it off because I am sweating to death. So there I'm bulky. But I won't be in a moment. Boom. There. Now I'm just going to sit here in my red t-shirt and be less bulky. I just heard a clunky noise over there, so I got to see what that's all about. Hey, you get to see. I'm looking at in the past. It changes the lighting on the screen there a little bit when I move around, doesn't it? Just a bit. All right, so I'm gonna put this note in my head. I have to go check on that noise I just heard over there and make sure everything's good. I'll be right back. So look, now I can look like Santa Claus. I'll be right back. It might be kibble. False alarm. Nothing big, just the water heater. Or not water heater, but the water softener. Because the cats turned on the tub earlier and I didn't notice it, so they drained a lot of water, hot water, out of the hot water heater and the water softener. And I went and was like, oh, okay, I turned that off. And now it's replenishing itself, and I normally don't hear that at this time of day. Hi, Wolfie, you coming up? Come here. Come here, buddy. Hey. Come here, you can come up on here. Come up on the comfy chair. Yeah, I'm not going to turn the kitty cam, but you can flop on the nice chair. So Wolfric had to come in. He saw me over there near the door, and he said, oh, okay, I'll come in. You're going to sit on my lap? Come here. If you want to be on camera, you can come over here, but I got to do some writing. You coming over? Well, don't chew him. I can't. Come here. If you want to be on camera, you got to come over here. If not, just lay down. He's so hesitant. Come on, bud. Come on. It's okay. There you go. There. Yeah, look at you. You're on camera. You're on camera. But you're going to have to sit down. Oh my gosh, you got a burr in your fur that's really, really in there. Let's get that out of there. There we go. Boop. Oh. Hi. Are you going to sit? Or are you going to go crazy here, buddy? Because if you're going to go crazy, you're going to go back on the chair. Buddy, don't put your tail near my coffee. Come here. Sit. Sit. I know you're happy. Just sit. I'm going to try and type. I can't type past your butt. I got this sitting in my way. It's in my way. Okay, I'm going to pick you up for a second. This is Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolfric. The big floofy kitty. He's such a happy boy. But you can't sit on my lap like that because you are not going to sit still, are you? No, you're not. No, you're not. You won't even think about sitting still. You're going to go crazy. So you're going back over on the chair where you can have a flop. So flop and rest. Enjoy. Man, he drooled all over me. He's such a drooly cat. He has big fangs. Can't close his lips. Was this, which group was this? No, Wolfie, you gotta stay over there. You gotta stay over there. You gotta stay over here. Come on, stay over here and relax, okay? Just take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. He looks like a dog that's a proper cat. Yeah. Where did the burr go? The burr went into the garbage. I pulled it off and tossed it into the wastebasket. He's got one big burr I can't get out of him. I'm going to have to get my little shaver thing and like take the hair off because it's a big burr. These were the little tiny ones that get stuck. Yes, hi sir. Hello. I have not forgotten that you exist. You exist. I know you exist. Yes, you're there. You're a very good cat. But please lay down, okay? Don't walk on the desk. No. Don't walk on the roadcaster. No. What a dork. What a dork. You're a happy dork, but you're a dork nonetheless. Okay. My 20 to 22 pound cat, I don't even know how big you are now. You're almost as big as Calvino, but you have more fur. You need to lay down because you're not getting back on my lap right now, and you gotta let me right. Stop bumping my hand. Dork. All right. So we've got, where are they here? I gotta go back up and find them. So Vistal. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Oh, I forgot. I do have a city I have to put here. I was like, wait a minute, I'm writing this and I'm missing a city. Because they need their port. It's not big enough. It's supposed to be a big port. Big-ish. Alright, there we go. That's what I needed. Okay, and I called Froste. This is going to be because Artaxia and Portaxia are collected, weirdly enough. Cooking is hard. It's easy. What do you want to cook? Pray for those that must endure Sevy's mac and cheese. Wanted, but adding the cocoa to the oatmeal cookies threw off the moisture and they're hard. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, coconut oil is hard to get right in baking, definitely, because it melts so differently. It's like when you use Crisco. So if you can find a recipe ever that uses like Crisco or shortening and replace it with coconut oil, it kind of works. But yeah, it doesn't work as in the same way as other solid items. Okay, Bubby. Yep, I know. You really want to sit on my lap and you want to scratch me and you want to stick your head on me. Hi. You really want to snuggle up. I know you do. You're butting your head against me like a crazy man. Hi. Hello. You're a very good boy, but you should probably take a nap, huh? Yeah, you going to take a nap? No? Take a nap. No other cats down here. You have the run of the place. You can choose wherever you want to nap. You can nap on soft chair. You can go over on the couch. You can go in your favorite camp chair. You can go on top of the bookshelf if you want. You got all the choices, pal. There you go. Good idea. You know what I don't think I have in here, though? I don't think I ever added the cat camera, did I? Let's see, did I ever? Let's see if I can add Ralph Cam on here. Can I do that? Where did it put it? Oh, way up there. The heck is it? I'm going to temporarily probably center him here because I don't know where it went. I'm not sure if it's actually even turning on. Oh, there it is. Maybe you can see the boy here. It's not gonna center on him correctly, but he's just having a little lay down on the chair there. He's a big floof, aren't you, aren't you, Wolfie? Aren't you? Gonna yawn? Oh, he's blinking his eyes like he wants to go to sleep. He's a good boy. I will move him off the screen in a little bit here. He's just so happy. Trying to adapt your drawing to be more cartoon. Make butter cake with cinnamon brown sugar syrup and niece's nephew's Varo that doesn't. They're first at Academy gatherings. Ooh, nice. All right, Mr. Wolf, we're going to turn your camera off because I want to be able to see the logo and the writing. He is a happy boy. He's such a loving cat. It's like he's almost never upset by anything, ever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's just a happy boy. Happy cat. All right, so we're going to put Portaxia here. And heading 4. All right. that sentence there, actually. I don't need to go into that much detail about that. I'm glad I turned the camera off. He's giving himself a bath now. Uh, 40 volumes in the series. Woof. He's not as pampered as Calvino. He's pampered in a completely different way, weirdly enough. Yeah, I know the cat's upstairs are loud. Wolfie, because Wolfie grew up on the front porch with his mom and the other kittens of the litter of that. They were the feral cats, and so they grew up on the front porch and kind of do their own thing. He's pretty independent, and all the other cats like him. But like Calvino has just become like a big baby when he comes inside, but outside, he's just this monstrous stalking hunter. It's kind of a fun little switch that he flips when he comes inside. Let's see. All right. What are we going to say about Aquae Solis? All right, writing about Aquae Solis. One of the family has this floofy black cat that comes in at night. When he greets you, he backs up like a truck and meows, but won't let you pet. Oh, okay then. He's a little reluctant then, just a bit. This guy isn't reluctant. He's just incredibly lovey. You can see that yep, I moved, and he's like, oh, you moved. What's going on? I know, you're staring at my lap like you want to live there. Have you seen this? Have you seen the camera over here? Have you said hello to everybody on camera? It's close. You're almost there. Oh, you almost stuck your nose in it. Hi. I made a mistake by petting you again, didn't I? Now you want to play again. You know, if you go to sleep, you'll have a really comfy sleep with no other cats bugging you. He, since all the other cats love him, sometimes he gets interrupted because they come to lay down for a nap and they're like, oh, don't mind if I do. And they use him kind of like as a, I don't know, a lounge, a pillow, a floofy thing. You are their poofy floof. You are. You're their couch. He's such a big floof. He's such a big floof, and he has such happy eyes. No, I didn't want you to come over here. That wasn't the point. All right, I'm going to turn off your camera again. You lay down and enjoy yourself, buddy. Enjoy, Wolfie. All right. Is this position that I could do when I'm about to say it is? Not quite. That'd be quite a ways away. Okay, hilltop town, spreading far and wide past its original walls, ringed by villas and farmsteads, rich and fertile. You're bored? No. Did you know people really understand how long it takes to do railroad stuff? No way. One focal point is not enough. You need more things. So what, what specific thing for JJ? Like, how to, I don't know, like, fuel up a train? Switch track? Book a ticket? Pa. is our next place? Aqua Luris. The lee of the mountain that dominates the center of Agrim Aqua Luris is blessed by the multitude of artesian wells and hot springs that are utilized by the many bath houses around here. Well, let's see, who would this give the water to? Oops, I was starting to type right. I'm typing about the wrong place. This is actually Kalidai. Aqualuris and Chorus. All right, we'll go back to my mouse is doing that. It's been, I think I got something stuck in my mouse, like a piece of cat hair or something. It's having problems panning properly, including rail management. How to get to ride. Two kids stumble upon your cocaine smuggling enterprise through the use of a train. The Clintons can help you with that. Wah, wah. Kinking out a bad order car. Oh, wow. Hi, sir. Hi. Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside, or do you want to come over and say hello? Hi, what do you need? Come here. Come here. You can come up. What do you need? I know, you're giving me earnest eyes. What's up here, buddy? Do you need to go out, or do you want to sit in my lap? Come here. Come on. Come on. You can sit here as long as you lay down. I'm totally fine with that. So, flop. Go ahead, flop. You gotta flop. You can't. I'm not going to pet you. I'm not going to sit here and pet you. Nope. You sat on my lap while I worked at work today for an hour and didn't do this. So what's going on now? You just showing off for the camera? You're not even really on camera. It's just your butt. There, go down. If I don't touch him for a few seconds, he'll calm down and he'll sit. Yep, but you've got your tail on my keyboard, so... There we go. Oh, almost. I almost did it. Oh. Sit. Ah. All right. Unfortunately, he's too rambunctious. I'm going to have to go put him over on the couch or something. Hi. All right, we're going to say hello, and then you're going to say goodbye because I can't get anything done while you're doing this. You're a wonderful cat, Wolfie. You're a wonderful cat. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. Come here. Come here, you wonderful cat. Oh, my goodness. I think you are heavier today. Did you get heavier? Did you gain some weight? I think you did. You are a big cat. Yeah. But I think you're going over to the couch or outside. We'll go see what you want when we get over there. I'll be right back, everybody. Maybe I'll give you a little piece of roast beef. I have roast beef left over. Maybe you'll get a snack. Out, you're gonna go inside because it is super windy out here. Well, he didn't get a snack because he saw the outside and he saw how windy it was, and he's like, stuff's moving. I let him outside. He immediately flattened to the ground because it's like a 30-mile-an-hour wind and the trees are like bending. He's like, okay. And he zoomed. I don't know where he went. He's probably going up to the porch to go inside. Silly cats. They're so goofy sometimes. When it's cold, it's close to an hour. Woof. Oops, oops, oops. We'll go with to the north. There we go. Minor port on the southern coast occupied lures some of the area's only precious stone mining operations in the mountains to the north. Say stone quarrying operations. Also host to the Agram Navy's Southern Fleet. Well, that wind is just howling. I feel like Geralt saying that. Wind's howling. The dragon is here. Let's see. You got mail, sassy. Frosty, you could include some older form of rail system theoretically in the fantasy settings. Yeah. The mines would have them, definitely, but I don't know about outside that. I had a hard out time at work, and this guy thought the 8 minutes I had was a suggestion. Nope. Yeah, you need rails for both directions. You have to be on separate scaffolding. Yeah, it could take up a lot of room. Howls, winding. Wait a second, horror host. That's not quite right. I kind of like it, though. I kind of like it. By the way, I tried, since I love talking about food, I tried something different for lunch for my sandwich, which I had right before the stream. I got, instead of bread, I have egg white wraps. They're like little tortilla wraps, but they're made with egg whites. And they're literally egg whites, xanthan gum, sea salt, something called meson, a natural preservative, and that's it. So it's mainly egg whites. And they're these little fluffy wraps. It was pretty good. And it didn't rip. I thought they were just going to immediately fall apart, but they didn't rip. So I had pepper jack cheese, horseradish, a little bit of dill, thin sliced roast beef wrapped in a wrap like that. It was very good. We'll say areas. Most lucrative stone quarrying operators in the mountains of the north. We'll say marble quarrying operations in the mountains of the north. Yeah, we'll stop with that because I want to put more info in there, but I think giving too much information in one of these cities is going to be not good. I'm trying to give maybe a couple paragraphs on each, just basics that people would need, so they know what the place is about, and then just kind of leave it at that. Sister city of the greater Aqua Solis. Oh, what was his name? I named the guy and I can't remember what his name is here. Vestalius, there we go. Feature unique healing mud pits. Okay, baths here are less numerous and elsewhere would feature unique healing mud pits that could be found nowhere else on the island. Okay. Constructing the rails would not be easy. Probably not at all would have it in their minds. Yeah. In the UK, they constructed them also over land and flat land. Yeah, so those rail things, especially when they used them for certain areas, it was pretty neat. I remember seeing and reading about some of those, and I know they used them up until even they had powered versions, but they were pretty cool because they could actually reset themselves and dump stuff out automatically. It was pretty interesting. Wonder if there's something funny about Hawaii? They have an interstate. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. It's crazy. And also, Hawaii is a lot larger than people think because it extends quite a ways to the west. It's just most of the bits and pieces out there are underwater volcanic protuberances that aren't real islands. But it's all part of Hawaii still. So it goes really far west. You hope they have chaos monkeys like they did before? Chaos monkeys? In the Muppet campaign? Chaos monkeys. I kind of tuned out in the Christmas campaign because it was too Looney Tunes for me. But I know there were monkeys. I know there were monkeys. You don't got a baby rocker for a picture since mine are all too big and gone to live in Tennessee. Ah. Well, you know, if you want to cause problems to yourself, you do that. Hawaii also the part that's underwater? Well, probably. It probably goes really far down. You know, I meant to ask that because I think I read it somewhere. That a person was telling me that land rights in countries go down a very specific distance and then stop. I was like, really? So I could dig like a mile under, I don't know, China and do something? I don't think that's the case. I am curious though, because I know that they have air rights and everything that people guaranteed and agreed on, but oh, that's interesting. The all the little lights on my keyboard just went off. That's always a good sign, right? Wonder if Wolfie hit something when he hit something. Or when he stepped on my keyboard. It's working, that's all that matters. I don't need lights. Alright, so Kelidai we just did. Supply most of the running water to Aqua Luris and Chorus and the plains below. Okay, so Castrum Ari. Oh, hey, Eastern, not Easter. Haha. Summon monkeys. You like the Christmas one-shot? I am not a silly person by nature. I am super serious 99% of the time, but then I just like making jokes occasionally. So when things get just too weird and silly, I just focus, because I was writing during the time, I just focus on other stuff and then come back to it. Probably because I'm old. But people evidently really enjoyed it. I think my my brand of role playing when I run games can get super serious, but can also be a hell of a lot of just goofy, silly fun in moderation and fun stuff because it's entertaining. which is why, you know, when I have people playing my campaigns, they stick around for years. But it might not be the best stuff for streaming because it's not madcap zaniness. Oops, I can type. I can type. All right, name for the dangerous other child. Ace of Gamma Goddess, twin of the slain Ari. Okay. Sense of whimsy is amusing. I mean, I do all that stuff the same. I write while I'm doing other stuff, listening to things. I have music going right now while I'm talking to you guys, and I'm writing and I'm working on the map. It's just the way I do stuff. Legend Seeker is pretty silly. I am the one who, I know Erudai is adding some rather serious bits and pieces here and there, but I'm like adding the more people have to die. This has to happen. I need more conflict. I need more like tragic stories. I need all this stuff that's in the back to make it epic and crazy and weird. And I put a few slightly whimsical things in there too, but they're usually whimsical. And I wrote whimsical stuff for the Legend Seeker first chapter of the Nuggets. Yeah, because, you know, it's supposed to have some goofiness. Like, that's how I wrote Whiny, and I wrote Acorn and Buttercup in there. And they get even a little goofier in the second one. So I can do it. It's just not my my first go-to. Though I have fun doing it as Hans in Rifts, because Hans isn't supposed to be taken seriously. Aha! You wouldn't have been listening at all? Yeah. If you have a river or stream that cuts through your property, you can own the land under it, but not the river or stream. Yeah. I have a friend who got yelled at by his neighbors down the way because he was taking some of the water to divert to a certain area he was trying to flood, to make it a little more swampy for some creatures. Sometimes still is distracting. You made a mess. No! Before the guards enter the great man's name for danger of the child is the Demi-Goddess, twin of the slain Ari. Okay, so I've covered those. Wait, do I not have Robia in here? I don't have it in here. How did I miss that? Wait, I'm missing another city too. I'm really good at this. I missed 2 cities. Yeah, Cosium is not there. Really? Oh, no, it is. Okay, I only missed 1 city. Haha, I'm not as bad off as I thought. Let's guard the entry. Yeah. There we go. By the way, I started watching right before this. I took a quick break, and when I was having a snack, I started watching the 4th season, 3rd season, whatever it is, of Invincible. It's interesting. I don't know. It's got blood and guts and weirdness and stuff, so it's kind of interesting. I'm curious if anybody else has watched it. Frog. Riparian rites are complex. Bun made the mess. I just found it. Oh, well, there you go. Some silly stuff for Christmas was well timed. That's good. Yeah, people like some madcap adventures now and then. it can be entertaining. And being able to just go off of that stuff and just improv and have fun, which is entertaining. All right. Do. Where is my thesaurus here? What is the etymology here? Oops, that's a very bright page. Turn on Dark Reader and see if that helps. That didn't help at all. Woo. Okay. All right, well, I got that name working. Let's see what's going on here. What was I not paying attention to? Blood? Oh, yeah, there's a show called Invincible. It's a animated comic book thing, and there's lots of blood in it. On Amazon, I think. Yeah, they have, I mean, it's both. It's a group of people who are really powerful and evil, but also a group of people who are not as powerful and not evil, but trying to fight. So it's a little bit of both, and they try to add a lot of family and what would you do in this situation, and then college age drama. I'm a superhero. I want a normal girlfriend. Maybe not a good idea. All right. Local industrial town of the Island Empire. The fires of industry burn around the clock here. Okay. Coliseum is a well-fortified city, and little business is conducted here by regular folk, and few, if any, people come here with anything other than business on their minds. Industrial complex. Blarp. Take that. Boy, I've got a lot of cities left to do here. I've got a lot of writing to do here. Let's see, kind of tired of wacky and whimsical. I've been going hand in hand with modern writing where the subject isn't treated seriously. I just feel like there's a lack of sincerity in a lot of fiction today. Yeah, you can read a lot of books that are just either, I don't know, somebody acting out like a weird fantasy in their mind that they've always wanted to do, or someone just not really getting what they're actually writing, and they just write a whole bunch of gobbledygook about a subject that they find interesting. And they're like, this is my book. Like, okay. I mean, I've read a few things lately that I couldn't even get through. I shouldn't say I read them. I started reading a few things that I just couldn't get through. I'm eager to hear back from Chrysant to see what she thinks of the my book, because I gave her the beta reader copy. So I'm trying to get some more opinions on that stuff, and we'll see what she says. It will be interesting for someone who doesn't really read that kind of stuff. It's kind of good to get the opinions. Some point it seems like entertainment became gore equals story comedy, right? Yeah, ugh. Yeah, a lot of modern writing is just bleh. Well-researched and well-written modern stories are usually BS. Chorus. Oh, that's right. It's down here. Oh, how did that get moved? Oh, and I think I just noticed something. This is not supposed to be where it's at. This is supposed to be down on the supposed to be down on the coast. Wait, did I? Oh, somehow I moved the whole thing. It was supposed to be over here. How did I move the name? How did I move the name and everything? What did I do? We'll do that, because then I'm going to move the symbol a little bit farther. Because this is supposed to be a larger town. Alright, there we go. I don't know what I did there. Huh. Somehow I moved it. I think that's where it was supposed to be. Well, it doesn't matter now. That's where it is. It's where it lives now. I don't understand word. I'm typing in a major fishing and it's tried to give me the next word. Like suggestion, and the next word suggestion is fishing again. A major fishing and fishing. Yeah. Chiefly, what is going on with my phone? Why is everybody beeping at me here? I'm getting emails, I'm getting notifications of people going live, I'm getting motion detection on my camera. Who's out there? Somebody has got their face in the camera. Who is this? All I see is fur. Is this Charlie? Or who's... I can't see. They've got their face in the camera so hard that I can't see who it is. Man, I don't want to scare them by talking through it, because they will run. Because it's right by them. Well, all I see is fur in my camera. Thanks, Fuzzy Cat. It's probably Wolfie. He came back. I'm trying to see if he can get back in. Let's see. Redfish, bluefish. Yes, double fishing. Ken Follow's Kingsbridge series. Invincible is more what I thought The Boys would be, but their heroes are real, flawed, can be asses. Yeah, The Boys, my friends were big in the comic when it came out way back in the day, and then the show, I watched the beginning of the bit of it, and I was like, oh, alright. Weird. I must have typed fishing a lot. After and fishing, and fishing, and fishing, and fishing. Fishing for saltwater fish, and fishing for freshwater fish, and fishing for shellfish. And not fishing for fish. Turning up the sound so you can mop while it downloads. Oh, I'm sorry about the mess. What would you call these people most? All right, we're just gonna leave it at that. These people produce the best garum of everybody on the island. All right. Well, we'll go up to Dessus here. What would you call this? What would you call this? Is a... It's a draw. Is supposed to lie. Okay, I can type sanctuary. I'll just type the letters in the right order and we'll have it. How are people doing out there on this wonderful Thursday of Thursdayness? I went from having like 5 meetings today, by the way, at work, to ended up having almost 12 meetings. People just kept saying, hey, do you have time at 1:35? Can we squeeze a meeting in? Like, sure. How about we do one here? These people can only meet on this day. Like, dang it. Dang it. Their claim to fame is at the stands at the front. and search for legends. Now Salvo. Yep. Okay. All right. Now, Salvo is the hereditary home of the Salvo shipping clan, a loose affiliation of guildmates who over the centuries have cornered the shipbuilding industry of Agrium. Their designs are cutting edge and they produce solid, sturdy vessels for the Agrium military and a few others, as their prices are exorbitant. All right. And they build them in their dry docks. They're great dry docks and float them to the coast via ancient man-made waterways that stretch for miles. Because the Agrians could build all that crazy stuff. So they build all their ships and then they float them down through their waterways here to get them to the coast. Well, if it's paid, it could be worse. Drank enough to dodge the migraine? Drink. Dodge that migraine. Dodge. Can you dodge a migraine? You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a migraine. All right, Portaxia. So Portaxia is the sister port of Artaxia. The city is set amongst the rocky eastern cliffs of Agrium, which is often battered with great windstorms. The homes and buildings here differ from those of most other Agrian settlements for their use of colorful domes and rounded concrete buildings which weather the storms far better than cut stone does. So they have a little bit of a Greek or Mediterranean, like Cyprus, Greece. They got some interesting influences there because these people are a slightly different strain from the other people of Agrium. Pulum. I would say it was a bustling port. There we go. Training and breeding of horses. I haven't today. I had to go to a doctor appointment every 30 minutes. Is not my idea of fun. I can dodge with enough water, Benadryl, and UV lenses. Juice and water mixed. Alcohol-free beer. Ooh. Yeah. You mean fruit juice, not wine? Because wine's juice, right? Just juice that got left in the bottle too long. With a little bit of, help. Oops, city, not Coty. Wrong vowel. All right. I'm getting through this stuff, though. I'm getting through a bunch of these towns. This is good. This is a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, did I get any discords while I was waiting here? Nope. See if there's anything going on. I've seen a couple of shorts and stuff, but I haven't seen any streams. All right. Go. All right, we can close that. If it'll close, please close. Yes, no. Let's see. Glad not to be traveling today. Oh, that's right. Is did MegaCon officially start today? Or was it this evening? It looks like people were doing stuff at... Oh, they were doing stuff at 3 and 4. There are people at the MegaCon. They're MegaConning together. Now all they need to do is mark who's who in the pictures. You dorks. Getting ready to head to the ice bar. All right. All right. So if I move, there we go. Clicking on buttons, doing a couple things real quick. Sorry about that. I'm back with you. I have been writing something in my head though, but I just realized that it was for the wrong city because I'm not doing Ustra Ulpia. I'm supposed to be doing Robia here. Oops. Oops, stockyards are brimming with, what would you call them? I don't want to use the word stock again. Livestock. Thesaurus.com. I closed it accidentally. So, the headland, I gotta type these two words properly. Headland. Headland. Oh, I gotta close that window. It's blinding me. It's blinding me. Never had large bladder. Holding it in is also really healthy. Needs to get out. Has to get out. Just not while driving. There you go. Okay, we'll say year round. So, the headlands of Robia. The headland of Robia is ideal for the raising of sheep and other such livestock, and as such is almost wholly given over to this enterprise. The stockyards of Robia are brimming with beasts of all kinds for sale year-round, from the mundane to the exotic. It has become the place to trade anything from herd animals to the odd creature caught on an expedition. So if you want to go somewhere and see if they have a spare velociraptor, there you go, right next to the sheep. 3 3 stalls down. I just realized I might have said the wrong side of the coast for this one city. Where is it? Portaxia. Yeah, how about I type that right? That's Western. See, this is what I mean. When I'm writing stuff, everything I just wrote is still all in my head, and I just keep running through it. Like, I'm writing, and there's my editor fingers going over everything, and it'll just be like, hey, you screwed something up there. I'm like, wait a minute, you're right. I go back and I'm like, yeah, it's the western side of this stupid place. Dang it. My head's a very strange place. Great School, we're going to take out the word magical. Great School of Ustra is on the eastern coast of Agram, dedicated to teaching aspiring wizards the dangers of and the proper... No, that doesn't work. Yeah. The dangers of the mana stream and the proper use of magic. During the waning years of the God Killer War was intended to help carry on the traditions, wizardly traditions that were in fear of being lost due to the devastation. The conflict wrought on their ranks. So there is a wizard school here, but it's basically, they're trying to teach them the dangers of the mana stream, how to be a good wizard and not kill themselves and go crazy. Velociraptor steaks would be good, yeah. Want a ball python. A ball python. Don't know what that is. Scrambled egg with mussels that needs to go into the pan. Do it! You killed a bunch of snakes that were in captivity. Small, they eat baby mice, the teenage mice, some eat baby rats. Can you be a wizard and not be crazy? Hey, I'm not saying it works very often, but they try their best to not create crazy wizards, okay? Alright. Let's just drop it, okay? Me talking to myself. You shut up. No, you shut up. Yeah, we don't need me going nuts. I'm sure that'll happen at some point, just not today, brain. Alright, why is Patreon yelling at me? I didn't know, there's no updates. Why did it just go bink? Huh? Weird. All right. What do we get here? There were some people talking on X about, as like Razorfist was mentioning something, and Epic Mike disagreed with him. They were talking about whether or not you liked Kanye's music was a good test to whether somebody was something. I don't know what it was even. I don't remember. And Mike's like, well, that's kind of an edgelord take on this. And I just said, I've never bothered to listen to his music. Does that make me edgier than edgy? Or does that make me old? Or just ancient? And he just liked my reply. It's like, wait a minute, they didn't answer my question. I didn't get an answer. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. I didn't get a hooray. Sorry. Oh, I don't think we have a mod here. Am I mod here? Let's see if I'm a mod. I'm a mod. I can approve messages. Ha ha. All right. Huh. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would that mean that? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page. Ha ha. All right, interesting. All right, so if I don't need to change the name of this town. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep the name of the city. Yeah, it's the one at the foot of the mountains here. Okay, I need to delete the word scholar because I don't need it in there twice. And God Killer War. All right, what do we got? Yeah, it was Kanye West. Yeah, that was the person they were talking about. Can't spell crap without rap. There's some good rap, but mainstream stuff usually sucks balls, or say there was, because most new stuff is just BS. I don't know. I don't really listen to it. I can't get into it. Put the E there. Okay. Up the foothills of the mountains, the city and town were founded by a scholar of the same name before the God Killer War. They still remain and maintained by scholars from lexicon. I gotta note something here. Where is Mr. Oops. I was thinking down here, there's like some meaning or intent, we'll say. Okay, so the buildings and grounds are laid out in a distinctly non-Agrian fashion, utilizing some odd designs of the wizard Ulpian's own devising, which no one has been able to divine the meaning or intent behind. Alright, so the guy who founded this town up here has his observatory, all of his plans, his towers. The city's there. It's this big town of marble quarries. And they use that stone to build Ustra. But it's laid out in a very strange way. Not like a normal town or villa of the Agrian people. What am I doing time-wise? I got 20 minutes left. All right, let's see here. And we've got Xandria. Xandria is the last one. I've written something on every city on this island. This has been a productive day. Hopefully it hasn't been too boring for you guys, because I know I've been reading some of your chat, but I've also been focusing on this. I've gotten almost everything written up for this whole island here. This is good. Let's see. Can't do rap. I can handle Celtic chants and sea shanties. That's it. Tend to look into all sorts of crazy stuff. Also know music from all over the place. For me, at the time kind of stopped in the 2000s. Cthulhu Town. Well, it's not exactly non-Euclidean. He was using his magical mathematical fractal stuff. So it's laid out in a very odd pattern for a very specific reason that, who knows, well, maybe we'll have like an adventure set here. Because, like I said, this is one of the only places there's a school where they actually train wizards to, deal with the strain and the trouble of dealing with the mana stream and whatnot. So it should be kind of cool. But I'm going to have to add some more stuff here because this is supposed to have more hills. So maybe I'll just do that right now since I'm here. I'm here, why not do it? Where am I? Which hills was I using? I was using pointy hills, but I was also using the littler hills. Was it these guys? I think it was these guys. Yeah, I think this was them. Because there is a headland here. Yeah, we're going to pop these larger ones here. Because it's supposed to go along that way. And fill this area in ever so slightly behind them. Okay. There we go. And we're going to color these in because we need to go to the land. Go to this. Go to the brown stuff. We don't want it that big. That's too big of a brush. We'll paint these guys in a little bit. Kitty cats. Skittery scattery kitty cats. Paint a little bit in between them too, so we get all this lovely brown dirt. Some lovely filth over here. Yeah, Ustra is at the crossroads there. Go. All right. 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 Okay. So I'm not going to type up the whole thing about Xandria because I have a whole bunch of stuff I have to write and I have to move things from one area to another. This is also where the lexicon is, which is the great library of law. And it's not just law that's Agrian law, it is law that they've gathered from all the different kingdoms, including ones that have fallen, like Acadia and Thalasia, and even up here, Valara. So they have laws from everywhere here, and they're all stored because, well, these people really, they worship Xander, which is why their capital is called Xandria. And that's why they have these two forts that guard the entrance to their great harbor that is, well, they're named after Ari and Asa, who are Xander's son and daughter, the demigods. And this is technically called Xandria, the harbor of Xandria, even though you don't get to Xandria until you get way down here. All right, so there, we'll save that. Oopia. Do. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. Alex, Xandria, not quite, but close. And Xander is, it's funny because Xander is the same name that Epic Mike ended up using for his guy in Crimson Throne. Thought that was kind of fun because Rudai wrote up the god name quite a while ago. All right, what is this? Why am I getting a notification here? Oh, my friend sent me a message. What is this? Okay. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying now. Boop. I don't need to read that right now. I will just mark that for later. All right. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to remember what's on for tonight. Let's see, what do we got? It is Thursday night, so is March of the Dragon Queen even happening tonight? I don't think it is it? Because of all the stuff happening down in Florida. Yeah, it looks like 13th. So, okay. All right. And, I can type. I type really good, well, and stuff. Good, well. Don't think so? Okay. Yeah, it looked like it wasn't. It looks like they have it next week. So, all right. Well, I'm really glad I got to make this, though, so you guys got, something going on here. I don't know if there's going to be live streams for anything coming from the con or coming from the team making people eat food or anything, or if they're live streaming from anything. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't seen any notifications from YouTube or anything that anyone went live, so I don't know. I see I'm live. But that's not going to help. No stream scheduled openly. Okay. Openly, publicly, whatever. This, that works. That works for me. I like it. All right. All right. They forgot everyone who didn't go. Oh. I think some people not being able to go, like Erudai not being able to go, and things getting messed up here and there for other people, threw people for a loop. So I'm just glad everybody that was going seems to have made it there. Because I was just looking in the... My gosh, where is it? There's the MegaCon channel. There were a bunch of pictures and people getting ready to go to the ice bar. But Dave put this picture up. And I don't know who almost anybody in the picture is. I know who Circus is. I know who Michaela is. And... I think that's Kaio down in front, and I don't know who anyone else is. Oh wait, actually, maybe that's oh my gosh, is that Soul Soldier? I'm trying to remember who it is that's wearing the Free the Bees. I've seen his picture before, but I don't know anybody by, their face. So I just don't know. So if you guys know who was in that picture, there. Well, I'll just say I must know. Yeah, because they were going to be getting changed to go to the ice bar, it sounds like an hour ago. So who knows? Maybe they're at the ice bar now. They should be streaming the ice bar so we can see the ice bar. Mute tab. Yeah, I thought maybe, JT'd be doing some streaming. I'm hoping I can get to one of these things at some point and I'm not stuck doing work, because we have a lock tomorrow, so I'm keeping an eye on work stuff too, because we have a lockdown of files and whatnot, so we have a lot of stuff to get done. One of them would be Dave, since he posted the pic. Well, I think he posted, or he's the picture guy. I think he's the guy who took the photo. Because that's the funny thing is, people will make that joke. They're like, oh my God, we looked through all these pictures. We forgot there was someone taking the photo. Like, yeah, usually, unless there's a stand. Usually. And I know what Dave looks like. And I don't think he's in the picture there. Unless Dave changed the way he looks, then maybe he looks like a bag. A NASA bag or something. That's some stranger. Here, have my phone with my whole life on it. Take a picture. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? So I'm guessing Fantastic was in the picture there somewhere? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I mean, usually when it was just a camera or a throwaway camera, or even a kind of a nice camera, we just asked somebody to take a photo. And did that when I was in, Germany here and there, and people were really nice about it. When I was briefly in Amsterdam. This guy, he saw this girl about to ask somebody to take a picture, and he just walked up and he's like, "Don't do that." He's like, "If you want to keep your camera, don't do that. You will never see it again." She's like, "Oh, everybody here seems so nice." And he's like, "Yep, until they run off with all your things." I'm like, wow, okay. That guy was very jaded, but he's like, "Oh, believe me, I've been robbed here before." I'm like, okay. He said, especially when you're going to a street fair, or not a street fair, but a street where you're buying things from people who have, blankets on the ground here, there, in different places. He said that's a great place to get pickpocketed. He's like, they will steal everything and then sell you a knockoff whatever for more than it's worth. So they'll steal you blind twice. Like, oh jeez, what a pessimistic guy. Yeah, that's what they said, because those people were there for, let's just say they were recreational tourists. I was there because I was heading to Germany and I had time to waste while I was there, and I went outside of the airport briefly and out and did stuff, but I didn't go very far. I can't even remember what I was even near. But I didn't go very far because I'm like, I have to go back through all the customs and everything. I'm only going to be here for like 4 hours, so I didn't go very far. All right, here we go. Huh. Okay. I'm looking at what I have to do here and what I have to do there. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stream later on tonight. I'm just trying to find out if people are going to be doing stuff from MegaCon, because I thought maybe it'd be interesting. Maybe I'd just stream and play a little bit or something. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We shall see. Well, I'm about out of time here. I got about 4 minutes left. Huh. I just saw some funny stuff on X. Never mind. Interesting. Another thing could be that Kyle had some silly selfie stick or something. Yeah, exactly. He could have had a selfie stick. That's true. Or he has super long orangutan arms. Or orangutans. Orangutan. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get ready to hop off. So I will be back on Tuesday for more of this. Let's see. We don't have Rifts on Sunday because people are at MegaCon. So I don't have to do that. I don't think we're recording Fear of Ages Past. So I might be doing some streaming on Sunday coming up, because I'm going to probably stream on Saturday, but I might be doing some Sunday as well. Well, I guess we'll see what people are up to. I don't know exactly what I'm going to play, because I don't know how much more of Zombiercer I have left, and I got frustrated with Indiana Jones. We'll see. And I just don't really have any desire to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but maybe I will. I don't know. I'm just looking for something to play, and I don't want to just play a game just to play it. I want to play something I want to play. So I could always fire up my PS5 and hop back into Stellar Blade, which I never finished. Guess we'll see. But anyway, I am going to get to the end here. So I am going to take off, and I will see you all on Tuesday if you don't see me on one of my private streams on my channels sooner. So thanks. If you get a chance, take a peek over at my channels. I've got my YouTube and my Twitch and all that stuff. I know there's nobody here who can link any of the stuff, but if you go to one of my channels, you can find my my link tree. If you can't find it, I'll catch you next time. But please hit the like button on the stream, throw a comment afterwards, and I will plan on seeing you guys soon. So have fun. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. Bye.